They create conventions like the Genocide Convention that so-called the State of Israel is a party to. But when they are called out for genocide, when they are called out for genocide paid by American tax dollars, instead of those tax dollars being used to help and support our communities here, to give health care here, they're being used to kill people in Palestine with your money. When they get called out for doing that, what happens? They just show disdain, they show their disrespect, and they show their disregard to conventions that they are a party to criminal courts, to courts of justice, to international bodies. So they only use them to silence us, to preach at us, but never to hold the Zionists accountable for their murder of the Palestinian people.
He's under. She's under. You're under. He's two. He's the arrest. Back. Grab him. Don't you yet. Let's go. Guys, get a fucking pair. Let's go.
What are you doing? Why did you grab us? I was just standing there. I was just standing there. Why did you grab us? That's what you want. Put your hands up. $4 for funding.
Fucking body cams on. Every last one of you.
Yeah.
Turn the body cam on.
Body cam on.
Turn the fucking body cam on. Turn your body cam on right now. You think it's a joke? Turn your fucking body cam on.
Off the street. Don't have to.
Guys, you can't block traffic. Let's go. Hold on, horses.
Get on sidewalk. Get on sidewalk. Get on sidewalk.
Don't touch me.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Don't touch me.
Back up on your own.
You can't move.
Use is also used in Native American reservations and at the southern border of the United States. We are calling on Columbia Threadneedle Investments to cut ties. It's not on. Don't allow. To cut ties with
Go. She's under arrest. She's gone. All right, so they just arrested the organizer, Nadine.
Easy, guys. Easy. What we got?
Back up! 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 Back up!
Folks, stay back.
Stay back.
Now we know that the only way the masses of people have beaten empires like this one is because we stay organized. So we're going to show them what people power and organization looks like.
Use or operate any sound device or apparatus in a public place without an NYPD issued sound permit. If you voluntarily
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Yeah, we're seeing a huge escalation in police tactics. They've been arresting organizers. But you know what? To us, that means what we're doing is clearly working. They're cracking down because they're afraid. They're cracking down because they feel that this pressure is causing rift.
Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Jack your family! You're insulting me! You're insulting me! You're insulting me! Right now. Bring my chain off. The guy in the red hoodie.
The red hoodie. The guy with the red hoodie.
Let's have him somewhere.
Lawyer up!
So this guy right here started the problems before that I didn't get on camera. Alright, this is the same guy that's been disrupting this protest. Maybe the NYPD will finally arrest him.
They're coming out here and they're tired, so they decided that they think that they can pick off the main organizers of our marches and that will stop us. But as you can see, nothing has been stopped because we're organized. We're more organized than they are, and we are very clear about what we're out here for.
We are City Workers for Palestine. If you don't know who we are a coalition of New York City employees of all faiths and backgrounds. We stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine who have been brutally occupied by Israel for 75 years. And we all refuse to stay silent as the Adams administration shows support for the ethnic cleansing of Palestinian people by Israel and constantly compromising the safety of New Yorkers who support the people of Palestine.
I guess the way I look at it is we have to try, right? Like, you know, I think the rest of us, I think, are sort of complicit in a way if we don't try to make him try. You know, obviously, I think with Biden, and there's aspects of this that I didn't even really know until I read there was a Mother Jones article, I think just last month, about his history of Zionism and with Israel and so forth. I think even by the standards of a lot of U.S. politicians, he is really uniquely, almost psychotically obsessed with Israel and with being as pro-Israel as he can possibly be. So, you know, I certainly have my doubts that we can shift on him, but there's also just kind of no other choice but to try to get it, you know.
Well, UAW Labor for Palestine is totally against Sean Fain's endorsement of Biden, Genocide Joe Biden, for president. And this is a real betrayal of the hundreds and thousands of UAW members who opposed the genocide in Gaza, who called for the UAW to take action against the genocide in Gaza, and now are calling on the UAW to walk the walk and not simply talk the talk, to respect the Palestinian labor picket line against Israeli genocide. And this endorsement is simply a violation of that picket line. So we are very much against it. We're demanding that the endorsement be rescinded and that the UAW International put its money where its mouth is and stop all complicity with Zionism, with Israeli genocide, and support the struggle for a free Palestine.
In the capitalist system, things get produced. for one reason and one reason alone, and that is so that the capitalist class can make profits. And let me tell you something, war is a very profitable industry. Right now, corporations on Wall Street are making hundreds of billions of dollars of extra profit because their stock prices are going up and because the United States government is increasing its demand for weapons of war.
UAW members, for example, should not be making weapons that are being used against Palestinians in Gaza. And I don't blame the workers individually for doing that. But, you know, they're trying to live at the best they can. But the international UAW should be saying, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, and support their workers and their members.
Right, and to get jobs in places that they don't have to merchant, you know, support death and destruction.
This Zionist genocidal ethnic cleansing campaign did not start in October. The Palestinian people have suffered over 75 years of this by the settler colonial Zionist regime.
We are so appreciative to the government of South Africa to stand up and to be brave to get the State of Israel accountable for all the crimes it's being committed. After we are seeing the progress in the ICJ, we are definitely hoping that this goes in the right direction, but we have to be clear, regardless what the ICJ decides on the exact terminology, we have to realize and remember that the entire world agrees that Israel is criminal. From the very first day, it has committed terrorism against the Palestinian people, and we should not lose track.
Well, my message to pro-Israeli people after this decision of the ICJ is not very much different than our message always. But now it's just getting to a new escalation, to a new level where people have to take things more serious. To pro-Israelis, I'm saying that in addition to all these crimes that Israel is committing against the Palestinian people, which is atrocious, which is terrible, which is disastrous, and as human beings we should never allow this to happen, and as Jewish people we should be the people of justice, we should be the people of kindness, we should be the people of compassion, we should be that Judaism teaches us. And you know, the movement of Zionism from the very beginning was an uprooting of Judaism, it was a rebellion against Judaism, and so much crimes towards other people. But in addition to all of this occupation of Palestine is causing so much danger to the Jewish people. When you have an entire people being oppressed, you have to face reality, what reaction is going to be. No one appreciates reaction. Nobody chooses reaction. Nobody wants reaction. And I don't condone any reaction. But we have to understand that what happened so far is sadly, unfortunately, tragically expected, and God forbid what can happen in the future. Unless we stop this occupation, unless we stop this oppression, unless we disassociate ourselves from this occupying power, then unfortunately all of us are incorporated into this conflict, and we end up being accountable to all what is taking place.
I'm here today with the utmost respect for South Africa, because it has stood on the correct side of history, elevating the Palestinian people and advocating for their fundamental human rights, basic human rights. South Africa, I give you my salutations. Unlike any other nation, you demonstrated courage and empathy for the Palestinian people.
I mean, it is definitely a first step. It's a big step, actually, for us. It's something new. The people of Palestine feel like they are cared for. They're being somewhat heard. And that's why I definitely want it. And I did say, I salute you, South Africa, for standing up on the right side of history, for standing up for the people of Palestine, for standing up and wanting to make what's wrong right. And our mission is definitely to make the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine, feel like they are cared for. It's a first step. It's not the step that we were looking for, but we will be holding accountable for Israel for committing this genocide.